Welcome, dear viewers, to a world where wisdom is spun into golden webs and lessons from the past illuminate our way forward. Today, we journey to the heart of Ghana, where the clever spider Anansi faces one of his greatest challenges, a drought that threatens the very life of his village. But as always, Anansi has a plan, and in this tale, we discover that the true power of wisdom lies in perseverance, unity, and humility. Stay with us as the Enchanted Web of Wisdom reveals its secrets. Once upon a time, in the dense forests of Ghana, a mischievous and clever spider named Anansi spun his webs. Anansi was renowned throughout the land for his cunning and quick wit. He lived in a small village surrounded by tall trees, where the people often sought his advice and wisdom. One sunny morning, the village chief approached Anansi with a serious concern. "Anansi, our community is grappling with a dire drought," the chief lamented. "Our crops are failing, and the masses are bearing the brunt of it. Please help us identify a solution by offering your assistance." Anansi rubbed his spindly legs together, a glint of mischief in his eyes. "Do not worry, chief," he replied. "I know just what to do, but first, I need a favor from you." Curiosity piqued, the chief asked, "What is it that you need, Anansi?" "From the royal treasure chamber, I seek a glistening calabash," Anansi replied. "The Enchanted Web of Wisdom, a mystical web that conceals the secrets to bountiful harvests and abundant wealth, can be accessed using this key." The chief hesitated for a moment, knowing how mischievous Anansi could be. But he believed in the spider's wisdom and granted his request. The glistening calabash was brought before Anansi, who placed it carefully in the center of the village square. Anansi began to spin his web with extraordinary speed and skill. He chanted ancient incantations and called upon the spirits of nature to guide his every move. As his web grew, it shimmered with a golden glow, and the air filled with a sense of anticipation. Word spread throughout the village, and soon the people gathered around, their eyes filled with hope. Anansi's web was a sight to behold, intricately woven with strands of wisdom and resilience. Just as Anansi finished his creation, a gentle breeze whispered through the trees. Suddenly, the glistening calabash opened, and a radiant light poured out, illuminating the entire village. Anansi had successfully unlocked the Enchanted Web of Wisdom. The villagers marveled at the web, their spirits lifted by its magical presence. Anansi stepped forward and addressed the crowd. "Listen well, my friends," he said. "This web encapsulates the knowledge of our ancestors, serving as a poignant reminder of the value of working together and sharing." An old woman from the crowd asked, "But Anansi, how does this web help us in our time of need?" Anansi smiled and replied, "Each strand of this web represents a lesson we must learn. The first lesson is that of perseverance. We must persevere in the face of hardship, just as a spider weaves its web tirelessly. The second lesson is that of community. We must work together, sharing our resources and knowledge, for a web is only strong when all its strands are interconnected." The villagers nodded, their eyes gleaming with understanding. Anansi continued, "Lastly, the Enchanted Web of Wisdom imparts upon us the value of humbleness. We must remember that even the cleverest of us can learn from others and seek guidance when needed." The villagers embraced Anansi's teachings and set out to implement them in their lives. They worked together, sharing their meager resources and digging trenches to redirect water to their crops. Through perseverance and unity, the village overcame the drought, and their harvests flourished once again. Years passed, and the Enchanted Web of Wisdom remained a symbol of the village's strength and resilience. It served as a constant reminder of the lessons learned and the power of wisdom shared. And so, the story of the Enchanted Web of Wisdom was passed down through generations, becoming an integral part of the village's folklore. Whenever the villagers faced challenges, they would gather around the Enchanted Web and retell the story of Anansi's wisdom, finding inspiration in its timeless lessons. As time went on, neighboring villagers heard of the Enchanted Web and the prosperity it brought to Anansi's village. They too longed for its wisdom and sought Anansi's guidance. Recognizing the power of the web to bring harmony and abundance to all, Anansi decided to embark on a journey to share the enchanted web of wisdom with the world. Anansi traveled from village to village, spinning his intricate webs and sharing the teachings of perseverance, community, and humility. He encouraged the villagers to come together, support one another, and seek wisdom from their traditions and experiences. Anansi knew that true wisdom lay not just within himself, but within the collective wisdom of the people. In each village, Anansi wove a smaller version of the enchanted web, reminding the people of their connection to the larger web of humanity. As he shared the stories of his adventures and the lessons learned, the villagers embraced the teachings and applied them to their own lives. The enchanted webs became symbols of hope, unity, and shared knowledge. Over time, the teachings of Anansi spread far and wide, transcending borders and cultural differences. The enchanted web of wisdom became a powerful symbol of African wisdom, celebrated and revered by people from all walks of life. It became a testament to the enduring power of storytelling and the importance of passing down knowledge from one generation to the next. And so, the tale of the enchanted web of wisdom continues to be told, reminding people of the importance of perseverance, community, and humility. It serves as a reminder that true wisdom lies not in isolation, but in the interconnection of diverse experiences and cultures. As the tale shows, sometimes it's not just about what you know, but how you use that knowledge. While Anansi previously used his intelligence to deceive and manipulate others, he ultimately learned the value of using his wisdom for the greater good. Today, if you visit the forests of Ghana, you may come across a small village where a golden web glistens in the sunlight. It is the village where Anansi, the clever spider, first wove the enchanted web of wisdom. And as the villagers gather around, they retell the story of Anansi, the mischievous and wise spider who brought prosperity and unity to their lives. So, dear viewer, as our journey through the enchanted web of wisdom comes to a close, we hope you've been inspired by the timeless lessons woven within this remarkable tale. In the end, we realize that true wisdom comes not from acquiring knowledge for its own sake, but from using it to make the world a better place. May the tale inspire us all to seek knowledge with humility, use it with wisdom, and use it to make a positive impact in the world around us. Remember the lessons of the enchanted web of wisdom. Let it inspire you to face your challenges with perseverance, embrace the power of community, and approach life with humility. For within these lessons lie the keys to a life well lived and a world united in wisdom and compassion. May the tale inspire you to seek knowledge and wisdom in your own life's journey. May it remind you that the true value of knowledge lies not in its accumulation, but in its application to better ourselves and the world around us. And may you find the courage to face challenges and overcome obstacles, just as Anansi and his village did when they were faced with the terrible drought. By the way, if you'd like to dive deeper into more of Anansi's tales, check the links in the description for our ebooks and audiobooks. These stories have been passed down for generations, and now you can bring them home to enjoy at your leisure. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow us across social media so you never miss out on more legendary tales from Anansi and beyond. Thank you for joining us on this incredible adventure through the enchanted web of wisdom. Until we meet again, may you find wisdom, joy, and unity in every step of your own life's journey.